So before starting the session and all introductory part, so let's start with the introduction. So you can start with yourself, Manish. So what do you do and what are your expectations from this course? Then we will continue. Yeah.
Sure, yes. So actually, I have total 16 years of experience with the data center technology.
Hmm.
I work on Linux. I'm not L3 in Linux, but yeah, L1 plus you can say. Apart from that, I worked on the EMC storage, not the same like you can say L1 plus kind of activity I did. Apart from that, I worked on the backup technology. That is my core technology.
Okay. What type of tools you used in that one? In
I'm
back.
using Veritas Net Backup.
Okay, for clustering and all, right?
Yeah, clustering I used earlier, not in the current environment.
Okay.
So that is my core technology.
And what are your
Current,
expectations from this course?
actually, my expectation from this course is not to learn the theoretical. I
Okay.
don't want the theoretical learning. That is definitely required, but uh, moreover, I want to learn on a practical side, like what we are doing in the live environment. What is
Okay.
our role as a GCP administrator? Currently, I'm in US,
Okay.
so for like next switch, I want to work as a cloud admin.
Perfect. Perfect. I understood your requirement. Okay. Thank you very much, Manish. And yeah, what's your name? This is Dishant, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So please tell me about yourself.
Yes, I have total 10 years of experience into IT field, and right now I'm working as an Azure solutions architect.
Hmm.
So, and apart from this one, Azure, right, I have worked in network administration
Mm-hmm.
and as a system admin as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I want to explore myself into GCP cloud as well. So I just want to be a multi-cloud kind of stuff. I'm just looking for that one. Yeah.
Perfect. I got your context. Absolutely fine. So let me introduce myself, then we'll start. Okay. So total, I'm having 12 years of experience, and I started my career from production support, and then to PLSQL development, and then to again production support and AWS cloud I was using there. And currently, I'm in GCP and Python. My role is as a data engineer. So I'm working as a part-time employee here, means part-time trainer. So currently, I'm situated in Sweden, and I'm working in French-based MNC here. More details I cannot disclose due to some compliance issues and all. The my area of expertise so far are these ones. So I started my career from Unix shell scripting, Linux administration, PLSQL and SQL, Python, AWS, GCP, Git. Apart from that, I'm having exposure in Ansible as well. So these are my area of expertise. If you stuck somewhere, along with this course, also I will also be able to help you, even related to your official problem. If those are very generic in terms of if you just ask some scenario-based situation, so I will try to tackle out that situation, but that may be in the out of the class. Now regarding this course, GCP course. So you may be aware about, and some of any one of the guys asked to Jobin like they want to do GCP architect level course rather than associate. So first of all, I would like to tell you this training is for GCP associate cloud engineer, and this course I have done lots of trainings like I am Red Hat certified. I have done AWS certification as well. This course AWS ACE This is the base of every cloud, means GCP cloud basically. So if you directly want to go to the professional level, so that will be little bit tricky, because ACE is the base of every certification. So I would suggest to do this certificate, do this course, not certification, because certifications are just now not a good stuff actually. Just we should have practical hands-on and theoretical knowledge related to that one, but my main focus will also be on both practical hands-on and as well as theoretical knowledge. There are two types of things we usually do. One is called GUI based, and then other is CLI based. GUI stands for graphical user interface, means whatever the, if someone says to you launch an instance, so what you usually do, you log in into the cloud console. Cloud console is like a web based URL, so you launch the instances or machines from there. Okay. CLI based means command lines, like if you may be aware about Linux commands. We have lots of command to see the file content. We have view command, cat command, vi command, and same here for to run the Google related commands. We mostly will be using gcloud utility or kubectl utility for Kubernetes cluster command. Okay, we will do the practical implementation for both, but my main focus first will be on GUI based, so that you can recall the stuff. Okay. So regarding the syllabus and all, way of teaching I will mention here actually. So what I do, I usually refer this Zoom meeting invite only. Zoom online recorded classes are there. It depends upon how you want to take those ones. There are two ways, weekdays and weekends also. So weekdays it is 4 hours a week, and weekends same 4 hours on weekends. Means Saturday, Sunday, you can say Saturday, Sunday. So it becomes 2 hours class each day. Now I upload all the data on the Google Drive and provide you the access. Access is given to your email ID, to your Gmail ID, we can say. All the notes, I usually, whatever the way I'm teaching here, I simply write while telling the concepts and all. Also, I mention the Google Docs links specifically. Reason is that I have old notes as well, but those are not helpful, because every time so this something new comes into the Google Cloud. Okay. Although I have some ebooks as well, I will share those ebooks also once you refer to this course. So you can refer those ebooks, but my always best approach will be to refer the Google Docs. Okay. Now let's discuss about the course introduction, what we cover here. So syllabus we can say. Did you guys got the syllabus? Any syllabus you get?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect then. So basically we covered starting from basic account creation, and then after that we start with the like project creation, how to create the projects, overview of project dashboards, uh, and after that we see the accounts types of, there are different types of accounts in Google. We have service accounts, we have group accounts, so we'll discuss about those accounts. And then after that we will discuss about IAM roles. It stands for identity and access management. Important stuff is that if you are already working in the cloud, Deshant, so you can easily relate those terms with the Azure. Also, we have lots of documentation where even I will share with you right now the link from where you can refer the GCP, AWS, and Azure terminologies, so that you can understand the differences when we are starting any new topic or something that you should not miss. Let me see if it shows the correct URL. Yeah. So this link you can refer. Let me give you in the chat only. Okay. So this link will be helpful for the existing cloud guys. If someone is very new to that one, then we still will be able to access this one, and so that we can try to relate the stuff, because you should not only aware about GCP along with your competitors as well. Now other part is about the syllabus. So we start with there are various modules in this one GCP, like we call it compute machines or compute engine. We have storage services, we have network services, and we have what we call it actually the database service. Although the database comes under there, then load balancing and all. Important stuff is that uh, there are lots of topic in GCP Google Cloud. If you refer those topics in itself are the big ones. So if I talk about IAM roles, IAM in itself is a big role. Although we will do from that perspective only, you will find IAM administrator, or we call it security administrator actually, in terms of access related access. So that's why this course becomes backbone of every further courses. Okay, same here. If you are handling the billing related queries, so you have a proper role in the organization's billing administrator. And same for if you are dealing with the network related stuff, VPC, virtual private cloud, firewall related stuff, you are dealing with the VPN related stuff, virtual private network, so you can be the network administrator. So these are the roles actually which you can easily get. If you are dealing with the databases, like you have data warehouses, BigQuery. BigQuery is a data warehouse. Data warehouse which contains the data storage of lots of databases, and we have a big table. So then you can become the data engineer, but it's not like that. Apart along with that, you have to do lots of stuff with that. But I'm just telling you the core technologies. Even a data engineer include automations as well. You should be aware of Python also. You may be aware about cloud functions as well. And you should be aware about data flow jobs to create the jobs. So that's but the thing I'm focusing on, this ACE course is the base of every stuff. If you are very new, then absolutely it is perfectly fine for you guys, because every door is open for you. And I'm very happy that Dishant, you are looking for multi-cloud experience, and that is really required. But let's discuss one scenario here. AWS started its journey in 2000 something, maybe 2007 or 2006, and GCP came very later, around 2012 or even later than that one. But how GCP is surviving? Any idea? Because although if you think about the position perspective, AWS is at or the topmost cloud, still Azure is at the second place, and third place is for GCP. But what is the reason for survival of GCP, and why? Although AWS and Azure, there are lots of competition. Even all three has a cutthroat competition. But in recent few 3-4 years, GCP graph was very fast or sharp, we can say, in terms of Azure and AWS. So what was the reason for that, or why GCP is still surviving? Because it recently newly came, and others already decided their monopoly, but they could not. So there are few reasons. One of the reason is that GCP provide you the heavy discounts. Heavy discounts means on your billing parts. There are two types of discount. One is called sustained use discount. Another is called committed use discounts. So based upon those one, GCP says use our services for longer duration, and we'll give you the discount of 40 to 60% on your total billings, which becomes very heavy. If even you think about that perspective, it is doing the half of your cost cutting in terms of a billing. So that is the main benefit of GCP. So that's why even If you talk about early 2016 or 17, everybody knew only AWS. AWS, I want to do AWS, I want to do Azure. No one was rushing behind GCP. Another part is that GCP is big vendor in terms of if you are working in any organization, so maybe not in your organization, but somewhere you must have heard like GCP is a partner of that client, GCP is a part, Google is a partner of that client. So they have monopoly of that one as well. Like you are using their services, Gmail services, Google services, YouTube, of all lots of other Google related apps are there. So they force their clients also, like vendors also, hey, if I am your partner, then you should use GCP services only. Even it happened. If anybody know the company name Sabre, that is the GDS related company, Global Distribution System, which is used for ticket reservation system. So they were earlier using AWS cloud, but later GCP, Google Cloud, forced them to use GCP rather than AWS. And Google has lots of vendors. Okay. Any queries or anything you want to ask? Because that's what I have just summarized all these stuff in one go. But you want to ask anything specifically? Yeah, Manish or Dishant?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So I think it is too early to ask this question, right? So any automation kind of tools that you are teaching or instructing us in this course content?
Automation in terms of we will be discussing about like general automation, like how to push the data or upload the data into the BigQuery by the help of data flow jobs. So that will be like we are publishing the topics in Cloud PubSub, and data will be uploaded into the BigQuery or Cloud SQL. So these type of automations will be there. But if you tell me more about what is your expectation, then I can clear that one. And with what type of
Okay.
automation you are expecting here?
Yeah. Configuration tools like Ansible, Terraform, ISE.
So these are totally different, Dishant, in terms of those are in itself are the big courses. But if you just want to see one scenario, that is possible. But to teach you about all complete automation, then that becomes a different course, totally different course. So that comes under like if you say I want to do automation through Ansible, so that will come in different scenario. Like first I will start from basics of telling you about YAML playbooks, how to create our syntax for playbook. I will start with the syntax for playbook, then how to create the playbooks, and inventory files, how to get update inventory files and all. So that it in itself is a same for Terraform as well. Terraform in itself is a different course. So that is not the part of Cloud Ace. Let me give you the syllabus as well, but you may already have that one. But let me again share with you. Even you can search on Google also. GCP is course syllabus. So if you see here, these are the topics that we will be covering. We will setting the cloud environment, starting from creating the projects, accounts, then after IAM roles, discussing IAM roles, and then enabling APIs, creating billing accounts, creating linking the projects, then installing Cloud SDK that is required for command line interface. Then we have a configuration of cloud solution. So we'll start with like configuring the compute engine, Google Kubernetes engine, Cloud Run, Cloud Functions. We will discuss about preemptible VMs and custom VM machines. Same here, like we'll discuss about, even we will do the practical implementation further to units, Cloud SQL, BigQuery, Firestore, Cloud Spanner. We'll see the differences, where which one is to be used. And same here, then we have deploying the compute instances on Cloud Console using the, and then same for Cloud SDK. Means first we will perform on a graphical user interface, then we will perform through the command line. Then creating the MIG managed instance group means suppose if there is a huge load on the servers, so how load is managed by the help of MIG, and how traffic is distributed, or suppose there are three servers and you want to launch five servers automatically, so how that will work. So that comes under MIG. Then how to create SSH keys, how to configure cloud monitoring. Then we'll discuss about like installing, configuring that CLI I was talking about, that is for Kubernetes. And then next unit is related to images, how to upload images in Cloud Run, Docker containers and all. We will discuss about cloud services, pub sub events I was talking about, cloud storage services, then cloud SQL, and then after that virtual private cloud, how to create a custom mode VPC, shared VPC, egress and ingress firewalls. What are those firewalls? We will discuss about those one. We will do the implementation of these everything. Same, how to deploy the data from the marketplace, and then we have other tasks, how to create like machines, single machines and all. And in the last, what we will do, we will discuss about more onto the IAM rules. So that is the overall syllabus. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Okay. Any other
No,
queries?
syllabus is fine. So initially I told you the same thing. Like course is fine, but actually I'm looking to change my role. Like currently
Yes.
I'm working as a backup administrator, and I want to change my role as a cloud administrator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
understand that one.
I told you I'm in US right now. So here the market is open. Like
Hmm.
for India, it is very difficult.
Hmm.
Means not difficult means like there is a lots of competition, you can say. But
Hmm.
in US, it is bit easy to get a job,
Hmm.
right? So
Don't worry about
I
that one. This syllabus I have mentioned just for your reference, because everything which is mentioned here, nothing will be theoretical. Although some theoretical stuff will be there, but
yeah, that's
uh,
fine.
uh,
But what I am trying to say, like for example, if I go for an interview, right?
hmm.
So will these topics will enough to clear the interview?
For interviews, I will get you prepared separately.
So
Hmm.
actually, what
Hmm.
I'm trying to say, like either you can customize the course. Like I don't say like you have to follow these parameters or like
Yeah,
steps.
yes.
Just
So what,
customize the
yeah,
course.
what I
So
will do, I will customize based upon, like, suppose we are doing the topic, then I will also tell you what type of interview questions are asked from that topic. Getting
what
it?
are the question? And if I, for example, fortunately, if I crack the interview and I
Mm-hmm.
will go there,
Mm-hmm.
so how can I survive in that environment? Like because
Absolutely.
everyone definitely I will put 4 5 years of experience as a cloud admin, and
Yeah,
they will
yeah.
expect
Mm.
like something from me. Like I have to start working on the production environment, right?
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
So in that perspective, like I am expecting some like
So I
delivery from your
understood your
side.
requirement, but I have one query here. What
Mhm.
type of role do you expect in the cloud? Because you are already having 16 years of experience. So you must be going on managerial or lead role at least. Minimum I'm talking about, or
At
even more than
least
that.
no,
More than
no,
that.
no. Actually, I'm not going to put like all the complete 16 years with my profile. So I want to put like 4 or 5 years experience only with cloud. So I will get L2 kind of role there
Hmm. Okay.
because
Yes.
I cannot survive as a lead or you can say managerial role, right?
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Initially, actually, I'm doing as a lead role currently in my technology because I am very much like confident with
Comfortable
my
in that one.
technology.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
but if I go for a new technology, it will definitely a challenge for me, right?
Yeah.
So just like you are already working on the same role, so you can also guide like what role is best for you, and according to that, just customize the course, and we will follow the same.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So just doing the code, I've already done 4 times Azure from the like
Uh-huh.
SC. Actually, I'm working in SCL right now,
Okay.
and I did 4 times Azure external training,
Hmm.
1 time GCP. Not 4 times, I did 5 times. But all the trainers are just trainers.
Understood that one, because you need corporate exposure. Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
I just the training. Like I can also go through YouTube and Google, and there are multiple sites. I have access for per CPO. Even I have access for like Google Labs. I have access directly for the we say that for that's excite access I have, I can go, and because Google is partner of SCL, so we got
Mm-hmm.
the labs
Yes.
uh,
Quick labs you are
for
talking about.
quick labs. I have yes, quick labs I have access.
Mm-hmm.
So for GCP, I have also done from Bhupinder Rajput, if you know, like the YouTuber guy. So I did the course
Yes.
from, but just like a theory, and it like after some time you will forget everything.
Yes, yes, correct. You
Hit
require
and trial I can
practical
do.
exposure, yeah.
Yes, if you say I can, if you want, if you say like just create a VM, I will go create a VM. I can create a VCP. But what is the requirement in the production environment? Like there are multiple things in the network,
Hmm.
for example, and everything is not required.
Yes. Yeah, you
Like
can say.
it depends on the scenario. Like
Hmm.
either it is required express route. If I talk about Azure, there is express route, VPN, and all. Right. So express route is not required in all the scenario. I'm going to like in my current environment, I'm going to attach the express route, and I'm going to use the blob storage for keep my data over the
Hmm.
cloud.
Hmm.
So like, but express route is not required because express route is very costly. But like, what is my requirement now? My requirement is I want to put my data for a long term. Like as a backup administrator, there are some data which is required after 7 years. Okay. So putting onto the other storage like data domain or like tape drive, it will more costlier than the
Yes.
cloud
Yeah.
storage.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to say like what is the requirement, and according to the scenario that we will require. Like so I can go and I can prove myself. No, no, at least I'm a L2 administrator.
Yes, absolutely. You will learn more stuff, even just you have explained. In the same way, we will be working upon because this course is very best suited for the professional working guys. And if you are already cleared about your basic concepts and all, so you will surely get more stuff on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I initially I told like I've already done multiple courses.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
but so I want to go like at least the architect level course. But the he suggested me better you can do step by step. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, no problem. My
Yeah.
main focus is to learning,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
to like do the like just do some courses. My focus is learning. That's why I told you, you can customize the course according to you,
Mm-hmm.
and then like start like the topic.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Dishant, any other queries? And I think he has already left. All right then, Manish. Any other queries before wrapping up?
No, I don't have like I told you my requirement
Yeah,
because
that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
I told to like Nuvin is the name, right? Nuvin
Jovin, Jovin.
Agarwal or Juvin. I told to Juvin like I've already wasted my many like times,
Hmm.
multiple times. Every
Hmm.
time I was expecting I will get some good knowledge, right?
Hmm.
But every time the trainer is just going through like that is not like they are not as I was also a trainer, so I am
Okay.
thinking in that perspective. I taught 5 years for my
Hmm.
technology in Lakshmi Nagar, Delhi,
Okay.
and more than 200 students that are working currently in a production environment, not in India, outside India as well. So I
Okay.
know
Okay.
how to teach them. They are just a fresher or not fresher. You can say they are working in service desk. They were working in data center operation. They were working as a desktop support engineer, but
Hmm.
they cracked any interview because the way I was teaching, and then definitely hardly I was getting a call because I'm also working, right? Generally, I'm working in US business hours when I was in India. So daytime I was sleeping, but I was hardly get a call, sir. I have a problem in my environment and I'm facing the issue
Hmm.
because the way I was teaching that was completely different.
Okay.
So I am expecting similar kind of like
Yeah, I understood that one. Surely I will customize this syllabus. And also my main focus will be on practical implementation along with justification as well. Like
yes,
why
because
we
they
are
will
doing
ask
this.
like why we will use
This
For
one, yeah.
example, VCP.
Yeah,
Why we
VPC.
will not use this one? Because we are. I'm also like in panel, right?
Hmm.
If someone
Okay.
is saying something, then I counter the question. Okay, you are saying this one, but why not this?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So just I'm not saying like sometimes 1 hour is also enough if you we will discuss like
Yes.
on the technical side, not like just dragging the course and just covering the course. Like anyone can read from YouTube, Google, and then they can deliver. But I'm expecting something different from others market.
Yeah, sure, sure. You will get a
They
totally different.
actually I'm not good with the coding. That's why I'm struggling. I can like
No,
I
if
can
it's not mandatory to have coding, but if we, but there are few languages like Python is the easiest language to learn. If I will show you the Python code, I will explain with you one by one because I know Python very well. And Python is code is reading like you are reading English because that is very simple code I have ever seen. No need to declare variable types and all. Just see line by line. You can easily understand that one. So all the app engine implementation and all that we will do through this one Python only. So and don't worry about that one. No one is perfect. Even before
yeah,
Python,
I
I was
understand.
not knowing Java, any other language. So I was feeling like I don't know any programming language. But it's not like that because that was not our field at that time. So it usually happens.
Yeah, that I understand. Like everyone, even I'm honestly saying, initially when I started the training, I was teaching the wrong concept to the student. So after 1 or 2 batch, I realized, okay, I did some mistake. Okay, because I got the exposure on particular term, or you can say the technology.
Mm-hmm.
Something like there is something BC, for example, there is a BCP. So for BCP, I was teaching wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got a chance to work on the real environment, from the third batch, I corrected that topic and then start. And I called to all those students also, like, whatever I taught you, that is not correct. This is the correct one.
That
Because
is
I was
absolutely
also,
fine to admit the mistake. Even it should happen.
yeah,
But
it happens.
same what happen same I have one group. Suppose if I complete my course, then I keep the students with me. So I have created one X students group, WhatsApp group. So I always keep my students with me even after the course as well. If they have any doubts, they can ask me any questions later also. And same for this one, what we call it. If any new training is coming, so I also invite them so that they should not miss if they want to join.
And, like Jubin is like very much confident about you guys, right? That's why
Yes.
we discussed a lot, like because he tried to understand my like requirement. Okay, so he told each and everything to me. The main focus is like everyone has their own mindset and their own thoughts, right? For me, if I put some money on the some training, that is not my expense. That is my investment.
Yes, absolutely correct. Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I did not get any good trainer so far. I did a lots of courses. If I say, I have already approximately I have put it 1.5 lakhs on the training side one.
Have
I
you
did
done
Windows Administrator, Citrix Administrator,
instructor-led trainings or both you are talking about?
instructor-led training.
Okay. And what was the thing missing in those ones?
No, they were just like they were just like I told you, na, there are multiple terminology in the network side. They just created one VM. They tried to connect with the network. That can do by anyone. What is the requirement? What is the basic things which we need to do in the production environment?
Okay. So the thing I'm thinking about, because this course contains those stuff only. You will be creating the VM, you will be launching the application either on Apache web server or all, and apart from that, suppose you are doing the database connectivity. So in GCP Cloud Associate, that is the like thing. These are available here. But the thing I am thinking about from your perspective,
Hmm.
uh, like practical implementation, sure you will get. Even I will tell you the each and every term and where this term should be used. I will give you the interview questions as well related to that. I mean, say,
No,
tell
no,
you the.
that should be used. What is using? Like generally, if I talk about Linux only, so
Hmm.
Linux has multiple things, right? But we are not utilizing all the features for Linux.
Yes, correct.
We, in a general scenario, like if I give a normal example, if I go into any restaurant, they every restaurant, like if I talk about the North Indian restaurant, every Indian restaurant has a common food, and apart from that, they have some specialization as
Hmm.
well, right? So every technology are working. Like if some customer want to implement GCP, right? We will not implement each and everything
Yes.
because it will also, like, it will, the customer has to pay for those services according to the customer requirement. We have to customize. But what I'm trying to say, but in general way, like, okay, these are the general things every customer that need to be implement. Apart from that, whatever their requirement, there are few things every customer required, right? Every customer required VM,
Yes.
because without VM they cannot survive.
Hmm.
But every customer, if I talk about the Azure, every customer does not require the express route because it a lot of cost built by the Azure.
Yes. So
So according to that, I wanted to learn because I am not a fresher, and I can, if I go there in any organization, they will catch up. Just clearing the interview is not my, like, aim.
mhm.
I want I my aim is, if I crack the interview, if I go there, at least I need to survive there.
So anything you are
Every time, yeah.
already aware about cloud? Like you said, you have done Azure certification, even GCP you have done one time.
No, no, that, but you can say I'm completely on zero now.
Okay.
Just few terms I remember.
Okay.
Actually, what happened now, when I started like 2 3 years, I working as a desktop engineer. If you know the profile, like just repairing the desktop and installing the OS and all. Okay, and then one of my friend was working on Veritas in 2007 8. I'm telling you the story.
Mm-hmm.
So he taught me, like, tried. He told me, like, actually during that time I learn CC. I do CCNA, MCSA, everything I did,
Mm.
Exchange server, but just theory was not helping me to crack the interview. So he was working on a net backup technology. So he taught me for a few days, 5 6 days, and he told me, now you can go and start the interview. And he told me, like, how to start the interview and what they will ask, like generally what generally then questions will come during interview. So I started the interview. I gave the interview for 8 months, and I cracked the interview in Tech Mahindra in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
So I joined the company. Okay, but later on what happened, I was not having the hands-on experience.
Mm.
So if any issue was coming, so he taught me few steps, like 2 3 steps. That steps I was doing. Right after that, I was blank, and I was looking the face for my colleague if someone can help me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was also joined as L2 administrator, so I cannot go and say, okay, can you please help me on this issue?
Okay.
So, but like whatever I was doing, like whatever I was knowing, I was just putting that effort, and after that, I was sitting idle.
Yeah,
So
I
for a
got.
year, I did the same. because there were a group of team members, so someone was picking the ticket and they were working. So after 1 year, I moved to another organization in Wipro, and then I got a golden opportunity to learn each and everything. I was in Aircel data center in Gurgaon, and I did everything from my hand. Even like I can't say I am like master, but I can say yes, I have a good knowledge on my technology
Okay, so
now.
that Aircel is from telecom part, right?
Yes, yes. But I work for AT&T US, and
Okay.
I work for Aircel. I work for Xerox. Currently, I'm working for FedEx. I
Mm-hmm.
work for Synchrony Financial. So I work with the multiple projects with the CL and Wipro and other organizations.
Okay.
So the experience I have in my past. So just like cracking the interview will not help me.
Yeah, right.
So at least if I know something, then okay, at this level, okay, I can do myself. And you were in the background. So, but every time I cannot ping you, right?
Yes, correct.
You have own work. You have like you can like go for sleep also,
I've seen
right?
various times, even I get the calls also for those ones. Like there are many US employees who are struggling with their work. I got
Yeah, yeah,
lots of calls from various consultancies. They want to pay per hour
yeah,
basis
yeah,
also. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That happens like hour basis or like I know many of the candidate they are not expert in Ansible, but they are taking the support from background.
Correct.
Like in India or from other countries, they are taking the support and they are paying them.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it is happening. Like so that's why I'm telling you, na. So but at least if I will know something, right? I cannot run the top, but at least if I know run the gun, so for
Mm.
some time I can survive. And
Yes.
later on, you will guide me. Okay, you have to run the top like this.
Correct.
So this is my expectation. Like
Yeah, I understood that
that's
one.
why I'm
And
telling you.
yeah.
Like either you can customize the course.
Mm-hmm.
The fee is not like a big problem for me.
Correct. I got your things. Yeah. Absolutely. I need to
Either whatever you
I will.
are expert in data engineer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in that for the data engineer, it is required like your SQL should be strong, right?
Yes, SQL, and apart from that, Python, some coding also there. Yeah.
So you have like you like just move to the data
Yes,
engineering or
yes. I recently moved to data engineering, and before that, I was in GCP Cloud Ops.
GCP cloud ops like the administration kind of job, right?
Yes, so that was a main role of App Engine, Cloud Functions, Data Flow Jobs, and BigQuery Data Warehouse, Spanner Database, and some stuff of monitoring related also there.
Okay. No, so now like like actually I've discussed with many of the trainers my problem, but finally they are just trying to make some money. That is not a good intention.
Yeah, that should not be even
I
because
paid a
if
amount. That's okay. Even I joined the Salesforce administrator. I just did two days. After that, I thought, okay, this course is not suitable for me because I'm from the data center background
hmm
and I am looking for administrator role, not for the app development.
yeah.
So I just paid 18,000. It gone. Okay, no problem. So money is okay. Everyone need money. I'm here like from like India to US. I'm here just to make some money, right?
Yeah.
But
When did you come to
there's
go to went to US?
actually I first time I came in 2018
Okay.
and I was here for 16 months and 2020 I went back and
Due
then I
to
came back.
COVID?
Not COVID actually. I got my visa extension denial. I am having H1B.
And what was the
So
reason for denial?
denial US they are not saying anything.
Okay, no reason, nothing, just
No
denying.
reason, nothing. Just deny.
It's very
Generally,
strange.
they are asking like before denying, they will send you a list of questions
Hmm.
to prove yourself, like why you are so important in US, like what is your like extra, why you are extraordinary,
Hmm.
what do you know extra other than US guys. So
Okay.
like your like skill set, basically they will ask your skill set
But
and all.
why they will ask those skill sets in after 2 years and 16 months?
Yeah, yeah, they can. No, no, actually, what happens, no, like once you will get the visa, okay, that will be for a certain time, like for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, kind of. So after that, once you reach the US, so after 3 years or 2 years, whatever time is remaining for you, you have to file the extension.
Hmm.
So once you file the extension, it might they will put you query on that extension.
Okay. Okay.
So you
Then
have to answer the query, and if they will satisfy with your query, then fine. Otherwise, they will deny. So once you will get denied, you have to wrap up your bags.
and how you again got the? Did you again got the number in lottery easily?
No, 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 no. Lottery will not happen. Like once
Okay.
you get the H1, so 6 years you can stay here,
Okay.
and whatever time you have spent in US, that time will deduct from 6 years.
Okay.
In my whole life, I can stay 6 years. So what happened? 16 months I stay. I got the dinner. I went back to India. I again filed the extension from India. The same
Hmm.
thing. What I did from US, I did from the India, and I got for 2 years again.
Okay.
So I'm here for 2 years, and before 2 years, I will file the extension.
So
If
you
I
are
will
currently
get the
working in
extension,
HCL Technology US, right?
yes, 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 SCL America.
Because I recently switched from HCL to here. Mm.
Oh, you were SCL Sweden?
No, HCL India.
Oh, SCL India.
Yeah.
In Noida itself?
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm working in SCL for the last 11 years. Like I joined in 2011.
Okay, it's a long time because
Hmm.
it's a long time, very long time.
Yeah, I know. Like maybe
And your
like
location
you,
is where? Base
Noida,
location?
Noida sector 136.
Okay, fine.
So there are maybe like in NCR, like that is the main campus for them, right? For the
Yes,
operation.
because they have even closed various campus due to this one, and it is becoming very big. When did you last visited that campus?
I visited this April also.
Okay, okay, because there are
April.
lots of towers now.
Yeah, yeah,
Earlier,
Tower
it,
6, 1
yeah,
to 6.
yeah, yeah.
When I was joined, there was only two tower, Tower 1 and Tower 2. Right
Uh,
now they have the
and
Tower
they had
3.
different names: software tower, infra tower, something
Ah,
like that.
Infra Tower. They have already given the Tower 1, Tower 2 now.
And they have changed the names here.
Yeah, yeah. So you are also in the same campus or some
Yeah,
different?
yeah.
Like they
Tower
have.
6. I was in Tower 6, some eighth or ninth floor. I was sitting there.
Oh, yeah, I was also there. Like in Tower 6, I was sitting on the sixth floor. The Synchrony project was there.
Okay,
So I worked for 8 months for Synchrony for Tower 6 or sixth floor
okay. I
on the
was in IKEA
sixth.
actually. That's why I got selected here as well. Like my
IKEA.
client, yeah,
Okay, okay.
my client was IKEA, so same USP I got here for that one. So I directly
Yeah,
got
that
selected.
happens now. Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. Like if you work on somebody, because my client is also offering me
Okay.
sometimes. Like if I want to switch from CL to FedEx, I can switch to that. But generally, they have some contractual
Contractual
agreement.
obligations and all.
Yes, yeah. So
But
that's the
there was no
reason.
obligation for means Sweden to Sweden is switch is very easy. Like if
Oh,
someone wants to switch to IKEA, because
hmm,
IKEA does not give any
signed
obligation.
some.
Yeah,
Oh man,
they just want to. They find the resource very good. They just want to hire that. Like they work in that.
yeah. Or yeah, depends on like project to project. They have
Yes,
some
yes, yes, correct. Because
contractual.
that is retail project, so they don't have such obligations like financial and all. Because when I was working, I also worked in Tech Mahindra, so I started my career from Tech Mahindra. So I worked there for 3.5 years. I was working
Oh,
for BT, British Telecom.
Yeah,
And
I was in AT&T, like the on
uh,
first floor, na, A20, sector 60, there is a building.
hmm.
So I was working in 2008. I joined, and 2009 I moved from there,
Okay.
and then I joined Wipro in 2009, and till June I was there in Wipro, and then I joined SC.
So in BT there
Before
was a
that,
contractual obligation actually. Means if I'm working for their vendor, so I cannot join directly with BT.
BT, yeah, yeah.
So same, it works for financial and telecom companies mostly. They have their obligations. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So, uh, just to like, I have explained my requirement, and see if you can customize some courses, because I
Yes,
think I will
yes,
be the single guy.
yes, yes.
Because,
I will
okay,
have to spend more time on you. I understood that one because
yeah,
we need to go in depth of everything and then practical implementation and industrial exposure of that one. Need to
yes,
explain how
yes,
that
yes,
is being used.
yes, yes,
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm ready for that one. Even I find that I'm interested in challenging tasks also, and that will be a little bit new for me in terms of all the theoretical and the practical implementation of. I'm also getting bored from that stuff. Like you mentioned, like you were also the trainer. So if you do the same task again and again,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
what we will try to do, we will try to create the like uh, new type of infrastructure so that that should be different from those tutorials and all. Then will
yeah,
that
yeah.
it
Because
will
I
be
have
new
access
for
for
you.
quick lab, so I can do everything, right?
Yeah, that is absolutely fine. If you have access for quick lab, then
Yeah,
that is really good thing because quick lab is also very good to provide the exposure to you. But because I also used quick labs in HCL, it was very good. But we will do something different in practical implementations for this course.
yeah, yeah. I understand, because you already work on the cloud, like
Yes.
administration side, right?
Yeah.
So you know, like what to do. Like at least I will be on some level, na, then it is fine. If I will just like, even I got a 3 day session from Google, but due to some my official work, I did not get time to spend with them. They have some,
Okay.
like you can say, workshop for 3 days, but
Hmm.
did not get much time to like join those sessions.
Okay, no
That's why
problem.
I'm trying to find some courses. So fortunately, I saw the post on this one. Like, even though I'm not saying like you will make me just L3, but at least someone level to L2 if I will be, then I can start giving the interview, and once crack, I can go and can work. That is the
Yes, yes.
main
Yeah.
focus.
All right then, Manish. It was very nice talking with you, and this was the first demo which I stressed 1 hour so far. Okay.
Actually, the professional connect and personal connect both required with trainer, then
Yeah.
definitely the teaching will go in different way, right? If
Yes.
the only you have the professional connect, teacher will also connect with you like a professional connect,
Mm-hmm.
not with a personal connect. That's why I'm trying to say like whatever is my problem, I just explained to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you will know me better.
Yes, correct.
So tomorrow the same time,
Will you be doing the classes on weekends only, or how it will work?
weekend only, and if like it depends on you. Like sometimes I will like it, now it's 10:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can do, but it depends on like your timing also and my timing also, because there are some meetings every day. I have 3 4 meetings, so I have to
Oh,
manage, and you
do you
have
have
to say like
sometimes
what
in the
time you are.
night, your night time,
Night time, I don't know what your current time, and my time is different, right?
let me see the
It's a
difference. I'm in Sweden, so it's 5:26 p.m. at my time, and
PM. For me, it's 10:30 a.m.
10:36 a.m., right?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a difference of 5 hours only. Is this 5 hours or
No, 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 no. Like your PM,
okay? I'm
like
ahead. Okay.
I
Hmm.
am like,
7 hours.
if I talk my night time. then it should be your early morning time.
Correct. Correct.
So if you will night time, your night time after even like 6 hours,
Hmm.
I will be free.
Oh, good.
So your
So,
10 or 11, I will be available.
okay, okay,
Or
fine.
you can like we can just chit chat and then we can schedule. Like generally, we have many meetings before lunch. Like after like next 3 more hours. Before
Hmm.
lunch, I have 1 or 2 meetings
Okay,
sometimes.
it's a Friday there or a Friday morning, Saturday morning,
A
right?
Saturday morning,
So are
yes.
you working on weekdays also,
No,
weekends also?
all I no, I don't work on.
Okay, weekends. Okay, that's fine. All right, I will tell you the I will tell the schedule to Zubin, then he will
Hmm.
discuss with you about this one. So most probably tomorrow is not possible due to I have to go somewhere actually for
I am
hotel.
also going to buy a. Actually, I've cleared my driving test,
Oh,
online driving
great.
test. So my friend is calling me. I will
But
go
we
to.
have right hand driving there, right? In US,
What is?
right hand driving. We call
Yes,
it
yes, right hand driving is there.
same
So I
here
have
in
to.
Sweden also. Yeah.
Yeah, there are many of like friends. They went there earlier.
Mhm. Okay then, Manish, I will
Okay,
inform
so
Juvin
we
about this
can
one.
be schedule. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
plan differently. Like
Yes, yes.
whatever time you are available, I will like I will be available. So
No
like your
problem.
night time, I will be available. You can say like after
Okay.
your 9, I will be available
Okay,
most of the
fine.
time.
Yeah. All right then. See
Okay,
you soon.
okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Bye.